be doing a quick video for you on just some basic nail supplies you guys can easily obtain or use at home in order to create your little at-home salon. Now this can be done with either gel polishes or with regular polishes. It doesn't really matter, whatever either you can find around at home or what you can easily obtain from stores for cheap. So I'll just get right into it. The basics is, first off, what you want to do with your nails. Did you want to do acrylics, gels, or using quick dips, which are really easy to find, by the way, or if you just want to use normal nail polish, that's totally okay. You can do whatever you want. First thing you will need though is nail files. So this is a Tropical Shine. It's very heavily used because it's the only one I have, and I should have bought more, especially because this one is from Sally's. So this one you can't get right now unless I think you can find it online. There's a couple stores I did find online that you don't need a certificate for, which is really good. So that's this guy. This one is a 180 medium grit. I love this nail file. It works really good on both natural and acrylic or non-natural nails. That one is maybe close to $4, $3 to $4 for that one. I can't remember that one exactly. This one, probably one of my favorite. I do have a second one that I haven't opened up because this one's heavily used. It's a buffer block. This guy's from Walmart, about $2 to $3 for this one. This one's really good on both natural and non-natural nails. It's the best thing to use at the very end because it's one of the higher, more fine grits, so you'll be able to get really smooth nails off of that. This one is very similar to that buffing block, but it's a 100-180 grit. So it's just a bit thicker on this side and then a bit smoother on this side. This one works really, really well in similarity to this guy. They're not meant for shaping, they're meant for smoothing. These two are meant for shaping more of the nails. So if you don't have a drill at home like I do, which you can find on Amazon for quite cheap as well, then you can use file. This one right here I recently grabbed. It was from Dollar Tree actually. So this one is the Diamond Cosmetics brand. Just very plain. I believe it was a 100 and 180 grit as well. Not sure. It didn't say on there. It just says medium and then fine. Always having good files is a really good thing to have, even just for your natural nails, just to buff those nails out once you're done with using an acrylic or a gel is really, really nice to have. And obviously for shaping the nails, best thing you need. So now next on to the product you'll probably want to use if you want to use product. I'm going to start off probably with my favorite, which is gel. Probably going to go back to it. I have acrylics on. I did say in my last video, or one of my last videos, that I was going to test the acrylic out on the YouTube channel here and do first impressions, but one, it's very, very smelly. I did try it out and then I decided to do full nails. Basically it was a process, so I couldn't get it done on video, but I use IBD gel from Sally's as well. This one is quite expensive for only having 0.5 ounces. It was about $25, I believe, $25 to $27 for this little palm size. Does last quite a while. If you do use it on clients or other people, I wouldn't recommend this size because you're not going to get far with it. It's good for touch-ups or using as a hard gel to attach things. So second to that, I would probably say the Polygel. Polygel I do like, but I do recommend getting a good brand. Careful where you buy it from. If you're actually investing in wanting to use Polygel as your full term product, then I would probably invest in something a bit more higher end, probably a bit more expensive. Mine was literally, it was free with the shipping, so it was $4 for this. And if you get it from Wish, I do tell you they come with a kit. So it comes with the little bottle, which very small, still has quite a bit of product left in it, but I only use it for touch-ups or if I'm doing a fake nail just to use for a video. Comes with the little press-ons, molds that you use, and then you do get a little brush. Mind you, oh, this is embarrassing, my brushes are dirty right now. So there comes with this little, I don't even know what's going on with that. That thing is useless. That's way too small. Stiffer brush would work way better, but this is perfect for the Polygel. I do use it for my gel as well, or I use it for polishes when I mix polishes. It's a great brush. That's what it comes with. So it's a kit of those three, and it works really well. It cures under light as well. So with the gel and the Polygel, you do need a lamp to cure it with. So if you do want to go with that route, I do highly recommend looking into a lamp. I have two different lamps. They're both from Amazon, both fairly cheap, one cheaper than the other, and they both work amazingly. So I wouldn't doubt picking one of those up if you're serious about doing some nails. The acrylic, so I only have one acrylic right now because I just started getting into it. It's just this Beauty Secrets pink acrylic, and that's what it looks like. The cuticles look jacked on it because I don't know if it was the monomer I bought. I got it off of a website. I cannot remember it off the top of my head. If I remember, I'll try to link it in the description. They are a company that ships from Surrey, BC, so if you're in Canada, it's really cheap that way, and they don't require you have a certificate, so it's really good that way, and they have amazing brands on there that you can use. Variety of prices. They are fairly priced. The acrylic I got from Sally's, I'm not entirely sure how much that guy was, probably about 20 bucks. Or 25 maybe, and then this was $23, and this is a big amount for what you can get typically for the same price. Usually they'll give you like 4 ounces for that amount of price, and this is 8 ounces, so that's really good. Very smelly though, so if you are looking to do acrylic, you can either start off with doing something like this, or just going to Walmart and getting that kit that you can get from like Kiss or something like that, and they come with odor droppers in it, which is really, really good because it helps get rid of that odor for you. And I'm sorry if you guys notice me looking down here a lot. This is where all my stuff is sat, so that's what's happening. So Quick Dip. Okay, Quick Dip is a very good one to go with. This is what I started out with. The Quick Dip you can find everywhere. I found a variety, like an amazing amount at London Drugs, so if you have a London Drugs near you, best place to go to. I find great pricing, and they have a variety of colors and products. So the first one I started off with was a little kit here. So this one was the little Quick Dip, and then the activator, and then the glue. So you put the glue on, Quick Dip, glue, blah blah, many times, and then you activate it. So this you don't need a light with. That one works really well, and that came in a kit from Sally's for about $20, or no, I think it was about $30. So that was a bit more up there, but you can find other kits at Walmart as well, but I do recommend if you're going to get a kit, probably get the one from Sally's, because that one's a bit better. I recommend getting these guys, which is the step 2 and step 3, so the nail base and nail glue, and then the activator. These will last you a lot longer because they're bottle product and liquid. So, and the other ones I grabbed just for color references were these ones from China Glaze. So China Glaze is an actual nail brand, and then these guys, they're separate. So you buy a pack of these 3 together. You have, I think, 4 different separate colors, and then this was the nude selection. They have a bunch of different other ones, and then you have to get the glue and whatever separate. So that is separate prices. I believe this itself was about 20 bucks on its own, so that one's a bit more hefty in price. And what I did forget to mention with that IBD gel, this is the brush that I bought. Like I said, you can use a brush like this, but typically you want a bit more like stiff, flat-edged brushes for whatever gels you want to use. And this one's a number 6 flat brush from IBD from Sally's, and that was about $13 maybe, $10 to $13 on its own. And then the acrylic brush that I used is this guy right here. So it's a number 8, I believe, or number 6. Yeah, it's a number 6. It works really well. It comes with this little topper on it. I love that. Keeps it from getting dirty. And that's for the acrylic. The acrylic, I picked it up very, very well. It's a good size to start off with. It's a bit bigger. And with all of these, depending on what you want to do, you can either put on natural nails. So, for example, looking at these nails, the ones with the brown on it are my natural nails. They don't have fake tips on it, and then because one of these broke on like these couple nails, I decided to do tips. So that's where you need tips for. Tips you can get either from places like Sally's. You can find press-ons, like these ones were from Walmart, so you can either get the press-on nails, and I bought a set of press-ons from a separate site from Amazon, and they're a bit longer, so you can get variety of sizes, coffin. This one's like an almond shape, I believe, and coffin shape. So that one's really good, but they're a bit shorter. And then these ones are just tips, and they do have the numbers on it. So the smaller the number, the bigger the size of the tip will be. Sometimes you'll find that they come in bags of just one size, or sometimes there'll be a bag of multiple sizes and you have to separate them, which can be a bit annoying. So I do like getting them in little containers. That will become one of your best friends when you do start doing nails, is having containers like this, whether it's for nails or jewels or things like that, because you want to be able to separate them, keep them easily accessible. You easily just apply them with normal nail glue. Sometimes they'll come with nail glue. Sometimes you gotta buy them. You can buy them from Dollar Tree, Dollarama, Walmart, bunch of different places. You recommend if you're doing the tips to make sure always to like clean your hands prior to it, even with the press-ons, but really make sure you alcohol the area or dry it out using a form of a prep prior to applying acrylic or gel to the natural nail, because the sebum and the oils get very destructive under those nails, and it will lift it quite easily. Either do gel polish or nail polishes. Like I said, gel polish you can get from Amazon. You can get from London Drugs as well. They have a really good selection for cheap. I have about a selection of 50 from Amazon that came in a kit. So if you want a variety of colors, that's an amazing one to go with. And it's just a Coselia brand one. I think that's one. There's like Your Sugar and Coselia, which is a big one for Amazon. And those ones work really, really well. I love them. And then when you are doing nail polishes, you sometimes want, I use a plate. You don't have to get one. This was from Dollar Store. It's $1.25. It's literally, it's not a plate, it's a cutting board. And that's what I use to mix my colors on. So even if you only grab a selection of colors, like say 5 colors, you can actually make a bunch of colors with that if you just use the typical mixing techniques that you use with paint. With nail polish, you can usually get away with using most nail polish removers, but with the gel products, if you don't have a drill to take it off, or you don't want to use the file, because I don't recommend usually using a file to take off the paint because it kind of ruins the file, I recommend an acetone, and this is the one I use. This one's from Walmart, and this is 100% acetone, and it's the Onyx brand. I always find it there, so if you can't find it, grab the next best thing, even if it's one of the stronger ones. Usually they have one that will say strong on it from Sally Hansen. I recommend those if you're going to be taking off gel. The at-home way is just taking cotton pads, putting them on, and then using like tin foil over top, and then you just let it sit, and then you scrape it off after, and then you can file the leftover under, which is fine. So other than like the products that you use to build a nail, if you don't want to put a fake nail on, you do not have to. But I feel like if you are going to do proper nail care, you want to always have a good file, good acetones, things like that, and then using products such as cuticle removers and cuticle cutters and cuticle oils. Cuticle oils, I should have brought that out actually. I will go grab that. Alright. So I have a cuticle cutter. So these are the ones I like. Some people use the ones that look like little scissors. They can get very expensive, I'm telling you. Like, I haven't been able to buy another one lately because they're just like way too expensive for me to go spend money on one right now. And then this one is a Coselia brand, which came in a kit actually with my lamp. So sometimes you do find big kits of just like all your gel polishes, everything you need honestly on Amazon. So if you want to start doing that way, that's an amazing way to start. You have everything you need right away, and usually it's like $50 tops. So that's a really good price. But yeah, oils are really good, especially when you have like really dry cuticles. For me, I chew my cuticles because I used to chew my nails a lot, and that's why I get my nails done, or why I do my nails. So therefore I use instant cuticle remover that you can get from Dollar Store or any drugstore, Sally Hansen brand. Those aren't a must, but I do recommend it. Even if you just use like a lotion after, it's really good. Making sure you soak your nails and clean up the cuticles before you do your nails as well is gonna make them last a lot longer and make sure that you don't have to spend more money in the future. So yeah, that's basically everything I'm going to talk about today. If you have any questions about the items I did use, please let me know. Alright, well I hope you guys did enjoy this quick video. I am sorry if the lighting is terrible. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, okay? Bye!